occasions when the animal is in danger from lurking predators and from a lack of food supply. These vulnerable young chicks are oblivious to their surroundings. They are reliant on their mother for food and safety. And on some level, this small animal realizes that it has no choice. It is utterly dependent on outside forces, and the prospect of danger is never far away. These may be beyond the animal's control. Everything from tempestuous weather to competition for food and shelter.
Spencer Moon, everybody wants to know. Hello? Hello? You.
Always a couple of bags left in the loft.
Terrible job that estate agent chap had. Trying to keep his sold sign up. I said to him that Garden Centre does a nice line in bamboo canes if he was interested.
Paulie, a big house like Mark's needs a family in it. It can't be left standing empty, can it?
No.
No married women. I mean, I told you, I explained that to you, didn't I?
I haven't been
Yeah,
there.
I know. And you know how you spot a married woman? Very obvious. A ring on her finger and...
And a look in their eye.
Exactly, the look in her eye. And these women, they see you. Oh, and they see passion. They see excitement guaranteed. And you give them your number. Not any dodgy number, I'm talking about your real number. And the husband, he finds this, right? He's got a point to make. Got you, Muppet.
There is no expectation, Barry, that you are going to sign this immediately. I need to make that crystal clear, old son. None whatsoever. That said, time is
Money, Carl.
pressing. This is about opportunity, about securing the financial future, the future of Evans and Son, the future of you as a clearly astute businessman, Barry, if I may say so, and indeed the future of any dependents that you may have.
She needs us.
Vicar, tried him. Counselling, suggested that.
Well, there must be something.
Dancing, no. Praying, no. Confronting the scene of the crime, no. But why don't we go into the front room and do a sort of reconstruction sort of thing, I said to her. Well, it's an idea, isn't it, eh? Get it all out in the open, get it all behind her. You know what she said to me? She said, go and whistle. Dorothy told me to go and whistle. She's a different woman, I tell you something. Different.
Desperate to keep them out of harm's way, this mother will risk everything to protect her young. Naturally, there will be times when the mother cannot be there. She is off searching for food. And at times like this, the predator often takes its opportunity, and inevitably the battle is lost. Afterwards, the predator slips away and normality is automatically resumed. For the mother has no time to mourn. She will know that the odds are stacked against this small creature from the start.
You see, but I should be able to do something. That's exactly what I'm saying. See, I should have been there defending her and all that, shouldn't I? And when it happened, like, I mean, in her own home, I should have been there.
None of this is your fault.
And I weren't.
Grandad.
Some of us ain't made to be reliable. I'm beginning to realise that, even when we were trying.
Spence, darling?
Nan,
It's a bit late for a picnic, isn't it, darling?
I was,
I know. You spent the whole day being Billy Dick. What you need, darling, is a glass of water. There you go, darling.
thanks.
And a bit of dry toast. You know, you've got to be very careful with a jippy tummy, darling. Oh, no. Jelly? Chocolate biscuits, darling? They're just going to make it worse, sweetheart.
She's got to find her own comfort, you see. We've got to let her get back to normal in her own way. And let's hope it's sharpish, eh?
Yeah, bud.
Oh, sorry, Alfian. Can I own you?
Oh, yeah, no, of course you can, darling. Phil's sister can have anything she likes.
Don't forget your keys.
Lucky man. Pretty girl like you to be keen up to put her hands in the pockets round my way.
Well, that's £2.30, please, mate.
I'll get it.
Spence, here a minute.
Cat,
Stick this in the safe for us, will you? I'll get you anything, babe.
All sorted. Our take is that this will be money well invested, and a lot of money indeed. You and I know only too well, Barry. You've got to speculate.
To accumulate, Carl?
Bang on. And the risk from our point of view is negligible. Established company like yourselves, Barry. A1 credentials, leaders in locality. Allying with you gives us a very valuable foothold in the area. You've got questions, I'd expect no less. Because you are seeing past that not insubstantial merger fee. Those thousands tucked away in your personal account. And you're wondering to yourself, what then? What happens next? Am I right, Baz? You are thinking to yourself, money is not the only thing of value here.
Exactly so, Carl. Yes. Exactly.
What? What's the matter? Vegan.
Leave that.
Phil, I was just...
I guess it's you that I owe.
Yeah, maybe. So, what's the deal?
Effective sourcing of stock, access to a large customer base, and an annual Christmas gathering in Barbados, or the equivalent. Well, quite frankly, Carl, as I said to Janine from the outset, didn't I? I said this has to be a deal worth considering.
Sure, Barry, sure. I can well imagine.
Did you hear that?
What? Who is it?
Well, I don't know, Catherine, because I've got this dozy bird holding onto my arm, ain't I?
For to charm you, ain't ya?
Yeah, and I'll keep your jaw shut.
What?
Well, you leave it open, you're asking for trouble, ain't ya?
I'm not asking you here, I'm telling you. Hey, you got feet off of me, not me, not my family, and not my pub.
Hold on a second. Phil, just calm down. What are you talking about?
Well, what's this, eh? What's he doing, banking it?
No, well obviously... Do you want to explain yourself to Phil?
Out.
What?
I can't trust one of you, I don't want none of you here.
What?
Out. End of the week.
Well, hold on. Phil! Phil! What the hell have you done, Spence? Phil, look, let's be reasonable about this, eh? Let's sit down and talk, maybe over a few beers or soft drinks, whatever. And, you know, maybe get your mum in and all, yeah?
So he rips me off and you want to throw a party?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Listen, Phil, we've all made mistakes, yeah? Young and stupid. Now, Spencer, he's young and he's very stupid, but more important than that, he is very, very, very sorry. Isn't that right, Spencer? You know, and you think about it, right, Phil, there hasn't really been that much harm done. Listen, please, come on. If you can just give us another chance and let us stay, and I'll guarantee my hand on my heart, right, this will not happen again, I promise you.
No.
Please, Phil.
You know, he knows how much you want this. He can see how much you need it. He ain't said anything, your brother, has he?
Yeah, well, he ain't too good with words.
Yeah, well, I don't need his kind of loyalty.
End of the week, then.
No. I'm in so much trouble.
Yeah, a bit of external decorative improvement is not out of the question here, you know, Carl. Nothing alienating, you understand. A splash of colour.
an updating of the much-loved but respected Evans & Son logo. Something that says cutting edge but reliable in the one and the same breath. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Sure.
Of course, that's something that we could look to in the future. But for now, let's not get distracted from the essence of our crusade. Extraordinary motors at ordinary prices, I think you'll find, is our unique selling point.
Indeed.
And calling on your vast, well, family, I think is the appropriate word here, Carl. Your family of similar motor vehicle outlets across the capital, and according to these figures, Evans & Son could reasonably aim to increase our estimated income quite considerably, while at the same time reducing our expenditure.
All it takes is one signature from you, Barry, and bosh, we are up and running.
Yes, yeah, but obviously at the present time my mind is far from made up.
Oh, obviously.
And I don't want to give you false hopes here, Carl, because, you know, at this time, this deal could still go either way.
Sure.
Hey, come on. Let's all a drink.
Cheers. Lots of big ideas, your boss. Then again, the world is full of washed-up little blokes with big ideas. Innit, Janine?
Jack Dalton.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be all that bad, can it?
Oh, get Minty to show you the scars.
No, it's all right, thanks.
Big fella like Minty.
Yeah, well, maybe you do need a holiday or something.
You had to wind Dalton up or something. You flood his club with bent notes, and then you do a runner.
You idiot.
You do a runner now, you'll be running for the rest of your life.
You bloody idiot. Hey, oi, come on, calm down. Spence, please, calm down, all right? Mum used to say, if you can't pass the buck, then you just got to hold your hands up, all right?
Me?
Yeah, listen, this is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to go round and see this Dalton bloke and just... and give him what you owe him. You can't say fairer than that.
Alfie,
All right, look, listen to me, okay? Just stop crying a second, okay? You go around there and you apologise, yeah? Just say sincere that you're sorry, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, right, and you just tell him that it was an honest mistake. You can do that, yeah?
Alfie, I haven't got the money.
There's some in the back of the airing cupboard. Nan knows where it is. Now, come on. Go and clean your face and go and get yourself smart, all right?
You have to give him more than that.
What?
If he loses his voice like he did earlier, Dalton will have his head kicked in before he gets through the door.
They get careless. Blokes like this pull it off a couple of times and they think we can't touch them.
Oh, I don't think you want to put yourself down, love. I mean, you've done a good job. A very good job.
The whole department's been working on this, not just me.
Oh, well, you want to take the compliment, love. Your mum's proud, isn't she?
Wait, are you sure that...
And surprised and all, I bet, eh?
Granddad?
I mean, inquiries is one thing. I mean, we expect your lot to have a bit of an inquiry, but actually cats the little beggar. I tell you what, look, love, you choose whatever you like from up there, go on.
Oh, no, thanks.
Are you sure that it's him? I mean, are you sure that this is the bloke that mugged up?
Well, that's why we need an ID parade. Only your wife can tell us for definite.
Yeah.
I know it'd be breaking your probation or whatever, but these bars in Greece, we're talking massive profit here. So unless you've got something set up with the boys, then in 2 weeks' time you want to think about coming out there with us. A little bit of work and a lot of R&R, yeah?
Yeah. Can't say I'm that bothered.
You know, I never had you pegged as a family man, mate.
No?
Thank you.
Yes, thanks for finding us and telling us, love. Sure I can't tempt you, love?
Oh, Granddad.
No, thanks.
Instead of chatting up the officer, why don't you go and find Dot?
No offence, love, and I'm not chatting her up. I'm just celebrating, all right?
Oh. Go on.
The resourceful. Spot it a mile off. Any business worth its salt encourages the resourceful. The persuasive finds a place for them.
With a decent salary?
I'd say managerial with your assets, Janine. We invest in a small company. Our very first step, we cut out the dead wood. But we can't do that. We can't offer that opportunity unless we own the small company in the first place. Now, can we?
Look. You muck people around like Dalton, then you got to take what's coming.
Yeah, I know that, don't I? All I'm asking is that you know this Jack Dalton bloke. You've been around him, and I just want to know the best way to approach him, that's all.
There ain't no best way.
Yeah, we'll see about that, won't we?
What, you? You're going to go in there, are you? Give it a bit of that, a bit of smart mouth, talking round. Some face off the street he don't even know. You stand less chance than your brother.
Yeah, probably. There's half a dozen bits of paper floating around his club with the Queen Vic written all over it. And as long as I'm still managing your pub, well, as long as I am, it's my responsibility, isn't it? I mean, what are you saying now? I send Spencer in there on his own. Well, he ain't cut out for that, Phil, and some people ain't. You know, you try and teach them, you push them this way and that way, try and teach them the ropes. But at the end of the day, they trust you and they look up at you and they hang on every word you say. I mean, you know what I mean, don't you, Phil? What am I going to do with a kid like that, eh?
Oh, Martin, that's wonderful. No, really.
Derek!
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
Derek!
Listen, it's not me you should be telling this to, it's your mum. Shall I put her on? Oh, sorry.
Hello?
I have got some news.
Friday, Derek. Martin's coming home on Friday. Oh, my dad.
All right.
Well, I thought it might at least have raised a bit of a smile up. Well, mind you, I wasn't banking on it, because these days I can't pretend to know what's coming next. But, I mean, you can't ignore it, can you, love? I mean, this is a bit of a breakthrough, isn't it? The police reckon they've caught him. Well, they think they have. That vicious little bleeder what robbed you, he could be down the nick even now. Banged up, looked away. And there's nothing he can do about it. Now he knows what it feels like, eh? And tomorrow, when you go down there, Dorothy, you can put a finger on him, can't you?
Jim, if you're going to stand there talking at me, you can fold your own vests.
Well, bye-bye now, Barry. And don't you go sweating it, Carl. I'm a man of my word and I'll be in touch in the not too distant.
Looking forward to it, Baz. Looking forward to it. Janine?
It's been a pleasure.
Indeed.
Safe journey now. Palm of my hand.
Yeah, it went well.
Of course it did. A man like that can smell quality a mile off. Now, I'm going to let you into a little secret here, Janine. Because I know that you want to become a respected player in the art of business negotiation. You must take this on board. This is all an illusion. It's the creating and sustaining of the right impression. But you see, what's really going on underneath? Now that we keep confidential.
Whatever.
Tomorrow, yeah? Can't you see the girl needs to party now? Tell you what, you want to hit a couple of decent clubs? You stick with me, love.
Thanks. And I know you're my brother's friend and everything, but I'd rather eat my own hair.
Come on, what can I do? I promised Kat me and her would spend some quality time. And I can't go breaking promises, can I?
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Why didn't you do the talking, Alfie? You're good at talking, darling.
Yeah. This was America money, weren't it?
No.
You were saving for the America Fund, though, weren't you? Route 66 on a Harley.
Dolly Parton hairdo and a great big cowboy.
I'm sorry.
It's only money.
You know that Vicky Flowers? She's an American, isn't she?
Yeah.
Do you know something? She's never happy. I do love her and Bay.
I'm really sorry.
Hold on a second. It doesn't matter where we are. What's important is that we're okay, all right? And we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
We've been doing this since the day your mum and dad died, Alfie.
Yeah, and what's that then?
Oh, don't patronise me, darling. Broken windows, missing dogs. That time I sold hooky candles to the vicar. We keep on keeping you here, don't we, love? Next year, though, eh? Do you know something, Alfie? It is true what they say.
And what's that?
Well, that you can't break an omelette without making eggs.
I fail to see how suddenly everything's all right.
Yeah, but you don't seem to be with us half the time.
How?
Well, if you listen...
How does them catching him change what's happened to me?
If you listen...
No, it don't. It don't make a blind bit of difference to nothing.
If you listen...
No! I will not! All I've ever done is listen. All I ever seem to do now is listen, and I've had enough. I've had enough of people's opinions. I've had enough of good advice. I don't want no more leaflets about how to cope. I don't want other people telling me how I feel. I don't even want to hear what the police think I ought to do. I don't want to hear what you think, and I don't want to hear what the bloody vicar thinks.
Yes, girls. What can I get you?
Do my eyes deceive? Phil Mitchell.
Jack.
I shouldn't have used language, Sonia, I know that. Wash your mouth out with soap and water, my mother would. Try and force you and all. Great big bar of soap and a nail brush.
Grandad has got a point.
Made your teeth bleed.
I'm just saying, it's got to be hard. I mean, a pub's bad enough. A club like this, all those blokes, pushing it.
I'll manage.
I'm sure.
Sweet. I reckon your Spencer's been saving up his pocket money, putting in some overtime on the paper round. What's in it for you, eh? Coming down here. Been a long time. This a special little friendship, is it?
They run my pub.
Middle age is making you flabby, Phil. Good Samaritan. Conscience. Got yourself a bit of God as well, have you?
You go to that police station tomorrow. I'll come with you. I mean, just think. You pick that bloke out of the lineup. I mean, it could be a whole new start for you, couldn't it? You could just start to get yourself back. That's what Grandad meant.
I can't remember.
Oh, you must.
No, I can't remember none of it. All blurred it is. Them pictures in my mind, they've all but gone. I can't hardly remember nothing about none of it.
There ain't nothing to be scared of.
He's just a kid.
You know how it works, Phil.
Yeah.
Start making exceptions, and you end up with chaos.
So you really got rules? Well, go on.
One, maybe.
One, don't kiss the punters. Don't give out your number.
Don't get involved with blokes who ain't free.
So, still in with a chance then? Most people just take it all too seriously, want it predictable. Me, I reckon life's short. You gotta keep it light, yeah? And I admit it, I like the buzz. See what happens. Of course, I'm pretty much on my own. Sometimes you meet someone, you know?
Well, thanks for your time.
You tell this Spencer. I appreciate the gesture. So it won't be nothing that don't heal quick.
All right, darling. All done.